Alright, and we're back. Oh, what the hell? Straight off the bat? What's going on?
Get away with what?
That's what I'm saying. What do we do now, Bree? What do we do? But we're back with possibly the final episode of the series. And the way things built up, I'm expecting chaos. Yeah. Alright, let's see what Bree's accusing us of now.
Play games with me, young man.
Oh no, she's accusing Caleb of. Let's see what she's accusing Caleb of.
No, I don't. Mom, can you help me out here?
Yeah, why the fuck are you yelling at my son?
Your son has been posting these flyers all around the neighborhood.
I didn't do it. Mom, you've got to believe me.
Bro, what are the flyers? Can I see them?
Yes, I have one right here. See for yourself.
Danielle is easy.
Oh!
I don't think it's my son posting these flyers around. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's him. I don't think it's Caleb posting these flowers around. I don't think it's him. But he also has kind of been doing some dumb recently, so I can't put it past him. My son wouldn't do this.
It's obvious he's trying to get revenge on our family. Poor delusional boy thought he was good enough for my Danielle.
The fuck do you mean by that, Bree? Your shoes don't even match your outfit and you're talking that crazy? Wow. Is that what you think, Susan?
I don't know what to think. All I know is Danielle is spreading vicious rumors about Julie at school.
And that's their beef. So why are you bringing Caleb into this?
As soon as Julie told me, I came over here. We may not agree who the culprit is, but we both agree that this whole issue started because of your son's actions.
You know, Susan, I'm trying so hard not to get on your ass because I feel for you. But it's like, you've been testing my patience these last few episodes.
I'm just here for moral support for my two favorite girls.
Carl, when the fuck you even joined the cast? Like, you don't even go here.
Everyone's dancing around the subject. But the one thing we know is that your son has ruined our girls' lives.
How about you let me take care of my own son?
If his past behavior is any indication, I'm not sure you're up to the task.
I know Susan isn't talking. I know Susan isn't talking. She's the last one in this neighborhood that should be talking right now. The last one.
Fine. Start by proving who's behind these flyers. If your son didn't do it, obviously someone else did. Find
Maybe
that
you did,
person.
you dusty ogre.
That
I'm gonna
sounds
find out who did it.
reasonable.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's not my son, I'm slapping the shit out of both of you. Oh my god, Allison, I forgot about her. What now?
Your son has been sending me some terrible emails.
What kind of emails?
Let's just say they involve a lot of derogatory terms. Not the kind of words you find on the SATs.
You know what? I have enough beef going on. I can't add a child to that list. So I'm gonna be very kind and just, you know, move
There
on.
you go. I certainly can. Makes me wonder about your child-rearing skills. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
How about you skip the child rearing lessons and take care of little Harley? Yeah. Ooh, Simone's not playing. Like the way you control your children. You seem to be successful in raising little sociopaths. Got him.
How dare you?
Got
I
him.
don't need to stand here and take this abuse. I'm going to get to the bottom of this myself.
Okay.
Wow, that was really harsh. I was gonna say I'm gonna get out of here before this thing gets ugly, but it's too late. Come on, Carl.
Susan, the moment you walked to my house wearing the same dusty fit you had on for months, it's been gotten ugly. Like, it be the dustiest people that hate the most. Bro, get off my property.
Susie Q.
You better leave too, Allison.
Okay, just keep in mind, they were very nasty little emails. If he did this, something has to be done.
Yeah, your toes. Your feet look crazy in them sandals. Keep it moving.
Thanks for getting rid of them, Mom.
Bro, just go inside. You've been on bullshit. Now I got more problems I gotta deal with. It's a lot.
Hey, this is Vincent.
Vincent, it is not the time, bro. The episode just started and it's already crazy. What do you want?
I was just calling to check in on you.
There are some things that popped up. I'm trying to deal with them right now.
Really? Do you need some help with anything?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Vincent. I don't need you killing more people in this neighborhood.
And how are things between you and your husband? You need to see.
Do you happen to know what
We
kind of
shouldn't
information?
talk about this over the phone. I'm sending a package over to your house later. Make sure your husband's not around when you open it. I have to go now, but
my
rest
God.
assured I have your best interests at heart. I gotta go.
Oh shit.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Alright, first off, bitch. You know what? No. I'm on my best behavior today. Just want to see how you're doing.
How do you think I'm doing? How would you be doing if there were flyers all over town saying you were evil?
We do not care.
I have a question about the flyers,
What?
Danielle.
You want to know how to get one with your name printed on it? I've heard stories about you, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a strong suspicion. It was Julie Mayer.
Okay, why would you try to destroy her like this?
Like I know what's going on in that little nerdy brain of hers. She's probably still pissed that your son stood her up for me.
Whose fucking car alarm is going off in the middle of the day like this? After looking closely at the flyer, it appears that the text was written with feminine handwriting. To prove your suspicions, get a writing sample from your son. This should help prove that your son is not responsible for the flyers. Alright, so we get a writing sample from our son, and then we'll go grab one from Julie. I don't know, but I need some proof, so I need just a little writing sample from you.
Sure, Mom. Anything.
Alright, we'll grab it from Julie real quick. You might want to lose the attitude, Julie. Like, come on, bro. You
I
like,
wouldn't have attitude, except for your son. In the tree.
yeah, and I could tell Susan's your mom with the way you dress.
And now, because he was stupid enough to paste those flyers all around town, Danielle is convinced that I did it.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, if you want to be snarky or you want to work with me, we can figure this out together. I don't know if you did it, but you definitely could have.
And if you think I would actually be capable of something like that, then I'm done talking with you.
I'm trying to help prove your
Listen,
innocence.
Miss Detective Housewife, I'm not in the mood for your little games. Are you done yet?
You see what I'm saying, bro? It's always the dumb broads that don't want to help.
No message or something?
No, it's okay. We just,
Sounds a little weird to me. But, okay. What should I write?
I start with something like Daniel led a fashion show that brought the neighborhood together. See? She's cooking. Simone's cooking right now. They say something that the neighborhood is a darker place without him. Then you can conclude with something like it will not be easy to go on without Daniel Fox.
Wow. I didn't realize you cared about Daniel so much.
Yo,
It's so sweet of you to do
she's
this
a
in
master
memory.
manipulator. She's a
Here's your
master
message
manipulator.
to add to your book.
That's crazy. She's a master manipulator. Alright, now, you may not know how to prove your son didn't write the emails, but you should ask Frank Fox. He's the best person. Give Frank a call to see if he knows a way to get your son out of this jam. That's cool.
The sound of the tone.
I forgot. Last time we seen Frank, that man was on timing. That's crazy. Considering, bro, I'm like the most helpful person in his neighborhood. That's so disrespectful. This neighborhood has gone to shit. Caleb is being accused of sending emails, some rude emails to Allison. How can I prove he didn't send them?
Well, if you have access to Allison's account and could send me the emails, I could trace its original IP address back for you.
The FBI need to put you on a watch list.
Or if you had access to your son's account, you could check his bandwidth for local activity.
Alright, well, we're gonna go talk to Caleb, see if he gave his password out to anybody. Bro, I'm here to talk about the emails. Why is everybody so defensive? Someone has to know your password to that kind of thing. Did you give anyone your password?
Well, Tabitha made me tell her my password while we were, dating.
See, that's what I'm thinking. A teacher. Keep posting what I find out. See, that's what I was thinking. It was the teacher. See, I just said that. Because the only person who's connected to all three of these people is the teacher. She's really obsessed with Simone's son. And she has beef with the two girls. Because it's very much so blatant. On the other side of the flyers, I noticed about a missing dog. The person who posted these reviews is an existing flyer. Talk to the dog in the neighborhood. See what you have to say about this.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I found these lost dog posters were being misused, and I want to know what you thought.
I'd definitely like to find out who did this to the posters. It's criminal.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't really care about whatever's going on with the Vandy camps.
Mike do not give a shit, bro.
But for someone to do this kind of vicious thing
Yeah.
and destroy flyers put up by some poor soul looking for their lost dog, it just makes me mad. It makes me lose faith in people.
You have any idea who would do this?
Sure, I have my suspicions, but I can't really imagine that they'd do this.
Come on, Mike. You can tell me who it is.
Well,
Who you think
I hate
it
to
is?
say it, but do you think it could be Mrs. Davenport? I've overheard her making some obnoxious comments about Danielle's social life.
And she would have beef with me after what we did to her all those episodes ago.
And now that I think about it, vandalizing missing animal flyers sounds right up her alley.
And she did also want to get rid of your dog.
Why?
Simone, you remember she wanted you to tell him to keep the dog away from the garden before she got rid of him? Remember, she wanted to put him down.
And not just Bongo. Cats, dogs, rabbits, even squirrels. She freaks out at the sight of them. If anything seems like a threat. Come to think of it, I haven't seen too many of those animals around recently. Probably nothing. You know what they say about animals.
Nah,
and
she
their
out here
instincts.
killing
They're
animals.
probably smart enough. I mean,
Miss Davenport. We haven't seen this woman since we exposed the fact that her husband isn't dead. He just left her for a younger woman. My garden is being destroyed. I need some help.
What exactly is the problem?
It's a bug infestation, like very big bugs.
Oh, so some new pest is attacking your garden, eh?
That right there, this bitch done put the bugs in the garden.
Well, why should I help you?
Because I helped you with your
All right.
garden.
I guess I'll do the neighborly thing.
There's no way all of this is poison, bro. We live in a neighborhood full of sociopaths. Alright, let's get rid of these damn bugs real quick. Yeah, this bug spray she gave us is crazy. It's like literally evaporating them on some Thanos shit. You notice no shiny in Mrs. Davenport's garden. Now that she is gone, it's a perfect time to investigate what caught your attention. Oh, a dog tag. First, a rat poison and a dog tag found in her garden. Now, Mike's information on how Mrs. Davenport reacts to pets. And you got one suspicious gardener. Go talk to Mrs. Davenport about what all of this is. Nah, for real. What the hell? Did she have... Unless she had a dog and it died. And maybe that's why she's freaking out.
I hope so.
Maybe we're just reading too much into this. Maybe she had a dog and it died. And it's like, you know, that's why it freaks her out now. Because if not...
You're not going to jail. You're going to prison.
A lot of strange things have been happening lately relating to you.
What are you talking about?
First is there... I want to throw Mike under the bus. So let's say we found his dog tag in your thing.
What are you doing digging around in my garden? Have you no shame?
Putting together pieces of the puzzle, like the little room of death you have upstairs in your house.
I've already explained that I need that poison to get rid of some of the bigger problems.
And the way Mike says you've been eyeing Bongo, I bet you think he's a very big problem indeed, right?
I don't like your tone. Just, what are you getting at? I could protest, but why bother? You got me. Those pesky animals make a wonderful fertilizer, by the way.
Oh, no, I didn't think she was going to admit to it like that.
So, what now? You found out my big, dark secret. What are you going to do about it?
Bro, what are you going to do? How are you going to stop me from reporting what you're doing?
You want some hush money? I'm having enough trouble paying my mortgage. Rod didn't leave me with much after all. So, I suppose my fate is entirely in your hands.
Why'd you do it?
It was all my husband's fault.
Bro, you've been a widow for years. How was it his fault?
Well, he didn't literally force me to do it, but it's complicated, so let me explain. He had this dog, Sparky, and he spent all of his time with him.
So you were jealous over a dog? Like, I know, like...
Well, since Rod never gave me any attention, I had no choice but to take up a hobby. So I took up gardening.
Okay.
But that little bastard Sparky, he would always dig up whatever I had just planted. Strawberries, carrots, lilies, it didn't matter.
So how does this turn you into a killer?
Well, instead of punishing his little mutt for his little forays into my garden, Rod would encourage it. Listen, I put a little rat poison near the rose garden. I didn't think it'd be enough to kill him.
Nah, yeah, she gotta go.
I was just trying to get him sick. Rod was depressed for weeks. I think he thought I might have done something because he was very standoffish.
I mean, you did kill his dog. It's kind of crazy.
Shortly after that, Rod left me for that other woman, Reddy.
So you were just killing any animal that came near your front yard?
Look, I know I wasn't being rational, but my garden was all I had left. And it was so easy to get rid of them. Another lost pet. Big deal. No one takes any notice. Then I decided to move on to...
Bro, she started killing the dogs before they even got to the garden.
Oh! Looked at my garden funny. He was a goner.
Yo!
Such great fertilizer, too. Oh, my garden has never looked better. I know, but I can't stop. And my garden has never looked better. Find it in your heart to keep the secret between the two of us, I would be forever in your debt.
No, I want to send her to the jail. How does... I can't send her to jail?
Oh, thank you.
I can't put her in jail. This is Davenport saw the mailman with a package from Pestport, the very company that exports the bugs that attacked your garden. Do your best to coax some details out of him. My friend needed me to get a package for them, and I was wondering if I could handle it with you. I've been expecting a package for a while. I was wondering if you could maybe take a peek inside your truck to see if you have it. That's a lot more sneaky.
Property, but I'll tell you what. If you describe the package, I might be able to help you out.
The package is from Pestport.
I thought you said it was for you.
Oh, fuck. God damn it, Simone.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's unethical for me to divulge any information to you. Now, I really must get back to my route.
Maybe I can make it worth your while.
Okay. Maybe I can help you out, but I'm gonna need an incentive.
Simone is not sleeping with this man for information on a package. That it would be crazy. What about money? I got $250 for you.
You know, it's funny. That kind of thing actually happens sometimes. It's amazing how things can fall between the cracks.
Okay.
Here's a copy of the order form that came with the package you were asking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really have to get back to work.
Now that you know that Tabitha Savage has been behind all 3 attacks on you and your son, confront her and see what she'll say about it. Be sure to divulge all the facts you have discovered so that she knows she's trapped. It was her. I knew it was Tabitha.
What do you want?
How dare you treat my family that way?
What are you talking about?
You tried to destroy my garden with those vicious little pests of yours. You were responsible for the flyers. We'll start off with this. Wait. We know for a fact she was behind the pest.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have a receipt from Pestport with your signature on it.
How did you get that?
I don't think that matters so much as the fact that the receipt proves that you're responsible for these flyers.
What flyers? What are you talking about?
The flyers defaming Danielle, the handwritten flyers that match the handwriting on your order form.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I was going to call the cops, but I wasn't sure if I had enough. But I also discovered you were sending emails from my son's account.
You can't be serious. Besides, there's no way to prove I sent Allison those emails.
I never said Allison.
Okay, you caught me. So now what?
I think it's time for you to pay for your crimes.
I don't need to do anything. There's no way you can get me in trouble. My father is a close friend of the sheriff, as well as a longtime member of the city council. I'm untouchable in this town, honey.
She don't know I got the mob. I got the mob behind me. I got people with even higher connections.
You're just trying to scare me.
No, I'm speaking the truth. I just happen to be very good friends with someone at the FIB.
I don't believe you.
You know, it doesn't really matter if you believe it or not. You're going to jail.
We can make a deal.
You had your chance. I'm making the call.
Wait, please, show some mercy.
After what you tried to do to my son and to me? Now, excuse me, I have a call to make. Yeah, she's going to jail. Well, I'm not an entomologist, Eric. All I can say is they're big, purple, and nasty things that almost ruined my garden.
Well, that kind of bug doesn't sound native to North America. You don't happen to know where they came from, do you?
Yeah, Tabitha Savage.
If those insects aren't indigenous to this country, bringing them in is illegal.
So what kind of sentence are we looking at?
At least 6 to 8 years in prison.
Isn't that a little harsh?
She broke federal law. She's going to jail.
Well, okay. Thanks, Mom.
Bro, this is all your fault. Don't say thanks to me. You caused all of this. Yeah, you're a new kid in town and you're playing the field within weeks. Like, you caused everything that has happened today. Literally all because of you. You walk around with that yee-ass haircut and this whack-ass fit thinking you the shit. What the hell was that? He's right there, though. Who the hell was just at the door? I know I'm not tripping. Let's see what's inside this package. Let's see what's in this package.
To succeed in life, it is important to understand when it's time to fight the good fight.
Close the door in his face.
Time to make amends.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, well, he went 1 for 2. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Even though this can be frustrating, it's a fact of life.
She better not touch that damn dog. She's so lucky I couldn't send her ass to jail. I had to ask the rest of those questions. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
things are taken too far, we may well find ourselves forced to pay the price for years to come.
What was in that package? Nah, bro, he's tripping. Bro, he's tripping. Nah, we need to talk, bro. You're tripping.
You're overreacting.
No, you gotta say what's all these little things that nah.
What? You went through my safe? How?
Nah, you're tripping. Bro, that's not the important part. The important thing is the shit you got hiding in there.
I really don't have time to talk about this right now. You have to trust me, though. There's a perfectly logical explanation for all this. You're just overreacting, like I said. I can explain it all to you later.
In the meantime, you should probably start seeing your therapist more often. Maybe he'll keep you from overreacting to misunderstandings.
The gaslighting is crazy.
Things are going just as well as can be expected.
That's good, Frank.
But you came by here to pick up your car keys, didn't you?
I did, but you got something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'll be just a minute. Why don't you come inside? I'll be fumbling around for a bit. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime.
What the fuck? You throw my keys around or something?
Hello there. You've reached Daniel? Come on, Frank. You said you'd do this.
And Frank.
The Brothers Fox. Please leave a message after the beep. Frank, this is Eric. This conversation is on a secure line, making the contents of this message private. Please do your best to keep it that way. With the implications of what we've discussed, we should be able to apprehend the persons in question, as well as some key members of the Corsetti mob family.
We got a whole sting going on.
Furthermore, our relocation plans will proceed as scheduled. The FIB will take care of the sale of the home as well as any other loose ends, such as phone and utilities. Continue preparing yourself for the move, and don't hesitate to contact me in the future if any further complications should arise.
Oh, no need to apologize. Thanks.
That's it then. Don't let me keep you from whatever it is you do during this time of the day. Our parents loved us both.
That's not a hard thing to believe.
Daniel was always the attention getter. He was always talking about some big idea he had or organizing some big event. He never stopped.
I mean, at least he succeeded with that goal. That man died trying to protect you. I think he knew.
Vincent and his goons.
That's definitely true.
So the reason I'm leaving Fairview is that the FIB is placing me in a witness relocation program. So you can understand why I didn't tell anyone. I'm just supposed to disappear one day.
I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you.
It was nice getting to know you too, Frank. Your brother would have been proud for what you're doing. He was always proud of you. Goodbye. Hopefully my boy Frank is safe. Don't need anybody else dying around here. Now that you had a much needed charge of therapist, there's nothing left to do but go home for fair dinner. It's the end game. Honestly, I don't know.
So if you could keep me posted on how the case progresses, I'd be extremely grateful.
What the hell? So Vincent, Eric, and the police all together.
Of course not, Mr. Corsetti. Everybody knows you're a stand-up guy.
All right then. I'll be expecting to hear from you. And if you keep your promise, I just might be able to have a little talk with your chief. See if we can't bump you up from mall duty.
What the hell?
That'd be cool.
Do I interrupt? Or do I just keep listening?
I didn't even see you.
We had to pull
what
up.
Are you doing here?
He's gonna get himself. We had to pull up.
Fine, do you, Vincent?
I'm here to listen.
I'd love to engage this lovely young woman in conversation. I really have to go. I have some pressing matters to attend to back at the office.
The scene clears out as Simone arrives there, with Eric and Vincent both leaving Simone alone with the cop. The cop asks Simone if she needs anything. She says she's fine. She heads back home where she gets a call from her husband, who is still attempting to gaslight her from their earlier conversation when she's seen the contents that was inside the safe. Right after she gets off the phone with her husband, Vincent gives her a call and says he wants to stop by for dinner because he has some stuff to talk to her about that's really important. Simone goes inside and cooks dinner. 8:30 p.m. Vincent arrives, and after dinner they have a little chat in which he talks about the items that were inside the box: a sonogram, a photo, and a journal, leaving out a fourth item that was also in the box that Simone saw, which was an order to kill somebody, which may have been Simone, who originally was named Mary. But also in the box, it revealed that the husband also had a first wife that Simone never knew about, which kind of muggies the story about how her and her husband first met. Her husband arrives to the house angry, and he confronts Vincent and Simone about what's going on.
At this hour. Who do you think you're talking to?
The nigga with the fucked up haircut.
Since my departure,
Look how she's looking at that damn ring.
even
Oh,
more complicated for my friends on Wisteria Lane, as well as my newest neighbor. Indeed, making a choice between the status quo, the chance to live on the edge, or to rekindle a long-lost passion is a difficult and complicated affair. But sometimes we find ourselves with no other option to make a choice, and we can find the very decision.
What the hell? What the hell just happened?
So glad you could finally join us.
Bro, it just went from 0 to 100. Why did it just go from 0 to 100? And Eric, what the fuck, bro? You supposed to be Mr. FIB agent. Is that why you gagged him as well? A gun-toting madman that tied up my friends and family. You have to forgive me if I'm not such a very talkative mood.
It's just like I said. I was right outside your house when I ran into my old friend here, Eric.
We're not friends, Corsetti.
Eric does not give a fuck. He's like, put a bullet in me, bro. We are not friends. So why don't we reveal what made you lose your damn mind? Because that's obviously what was happening here.
No, this is about them, not me. There are people who want you to think of me as a bad guy, someone who shouldn't be trusted under any circumstances. But they're wrong. Dead wrong.
Is that true?
Tonight, you're going to find out who the men in this room really are. And by the end of the evening, you're going to make a choice. You're going to pick the man you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Honestly, at this point, none of y'all. They ain't any of y'all shit. None of y'all. Is all of this really necessary, Vincent? Can't you just untie them so we could talk like normal adults? I'm gonna be honest, Simone. I don't think there's anything normal about this current situation, in my opinion. Honestly, it just seems like either you give him what he wants, or he's gonna just do what he wants anyway. So might as well just play his little game.
Certain things need to be different. I'll do whatever you want. Marriage counseling, a family therapist, whatever it takes. I just don't want to lose you. I can't live without you.
Sounds good, but only time will tell if you can actually make good on your promise. Vincent, same question. So, Vinny, let's say I choose to be with you over these two guys. What would our life be like?
That's a good question. I see you haven't lost all your smarts. You'll live a life of luxury. I'll see to it that you can have everything you've ever wanted. You'll never have to cook another meal or clean a house ever again.
Telling you about to have her be a prisoner. Lots of money and no more mindless housework. I'd nice to be known I'll be well taken care of, but I noticed you didn't mention how'd you treat me. Eric, same question. What would you do if me and you walked out of the house together? What would our life be like together?
You could expect me to make an honest living, provide you with everything you need and some of the things you want. I'd be home every night in time for family dinner, and I'd treat you like you deserve to be treated, with respect. On a federal agent's salary, I wouldn't be able to hire anyone to take care of the housekeeping. But on the other hand, I can guarantee you I'll never hire anyone to take care of you, like Corsetti did once upon a time.
What was that last part? What the fuck?
Don't pay any attention to him. He'll say whatever he thinks he needs to in order to save his sorry hide.
I mean, if he knows you have a gun and you're willing to kill him, like, does it matter?
Vinny's the one you shouldn't listen to, Mary. He doesn't want you to remember what he did to you, because if you did, you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
What the hell?
All right, that's enough out of you, Larson. Zip it.
Now I want to hear what he has to
It
say.
was nothing important. Trust me.
I need the specifics.
It sounds like you've gotten some interesting information from everyone in the room. What's your next question?
Don't get your help for yourself. I'm barely comply with the demands of a gun-toting madman. Eric, same question. What does Eric have to say about this?
Police precinct and have you give a written statement about everything that happened tonight.
That man said, I'm the law and the law only.
You've got a lot to consider right now, so I'd say we're just about finished. Do you have any final questions for us?
Yeah, let's talk about the past. Anything you want to tell me about?
Come on. What could I possibly know that's worth lying to you about?
I didn't say anything about lying.
You know, this is exactly what Larson wants, right? I knew you'd fall into his trap.
See this right here, this behavior, as you girls would say, that's a red flag.
He'll do whatever it takes to get you on his side, so that he can arrest me on whatever trumped-up charges he comes up with.
I mean, considering we're all in this room, you got guns pointed at us. I don't think he needs to trump up any charges, bro.
All right, I'll admit this isn't exactly the ideal situation, but I need you to hear everything before you make...
But no one's saying anything.
Larson has a whole story concocted that explains everything he wants you to believe. He says that I know you, that he knows you, and that I killed you, which of course means that I should go to jail, right? Really convenient how that all works out for him, isn't it? He gets the girl and the collar. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it, Larson?
Some of the most unbelievable stories can turn out to be true.
Thing you've said tonight, Vincent. There's no way she has amnesia. It's not medically possible. Don't lie to the woman, Eric.
Of course, neither of these guys are going to let you believe it, since you discovering the truth isn't exactly in their best interests.
That's enough out of you. If you can't answer the questions honestly, then just keep your mouth shut.
I don't know, bro. I personally feel like there's a lot of context missing. I do think she did have a twin, though. Only reason why I say she had a twin, or at least somebody looks like her, because of the husband's journal. He said that she looked like the first wife, right?
Everything. Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Come on, none of you guys.
Sweetie, you really should learn how to make up your mind. I don't have all day. And what's more, hey, quit your squirming.
What the hell is going on? And why is Caleb just standing there?
Something I need you to do. Go over there and tighten their ropes. I don't want anyone leaving our little soiree before you have a chance to make your decision.
You're very demanding, Vincent. That's gonna get old very fast.
Being tied up, I saw that your friend Eric had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
Hey, Sock, loosen my ropes up a bit, and
I know for a fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot.
Then why don't you do it, Vincent? All right. Eric definitely about to get shot, bro.
Good. You're finished. Now let's just check your work. Why don't you head over there and double check your
Oh.
Actually, it's kind of loose.
He gotta be the dumbest person I ever met in my fucking life.
Really? I wonder how that happened. I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly. Doesn't matter. I've got something else.
I'm not playing this game no more, Vincent.
I've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you to take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again.
Yikes.
And don't worry about the consequences, no matter who dies tonight. And I mean this literally.
Whoa, hey,
Now I got the gun. Now I got the gun. Now I make the rules.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have a final word.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
So you know that whole thing that Eric told you about me a few minutes ago?
You know, probably that you spent our entire marriage lying to me.
Well, I want to come clean with you about that. I know I told you that he was lying, and that what he was saying made no sense whatsoever, but that's not entirely true.
So then what's the truth?
The truth is this. We haven't been married for as long as I've told you. In fact, we aren't even technically married. I found you at a difficult time in my life. Right after the death of my wife, I put all my time and energy into saving her life, and I couldn't. She's the one I was referring to in my journal entries. After she died, I quit work and spent my days and nights at our beach house. The walks I took on the beach late at night were the only thing that really helped me get my head together. The only times I didn't feel despair. And one of those nights I found you.
This is crazy.
You were just lying there, unconscious.
This is actually insane. This is insane.
You were badly pounded by the rocks and waves. But it also looked as though you'd been in an accident of some kind. It was obvious that you'd suffered a head wound. When you first gained consciousness, you didn't know who I was or who you were. I had never seen a case of retrograde amnesia before. I didn't even think it was possible.
Yeah, nah. So from what I can gather, she started messing with Vincent. And at the same time, she was messing with Eric. Vincent wanted to do her dirty. He got his people to, get her to sleep with the fishes. All right. He found Simone on the beach. Told her she has amnesia, that they were married after, saving her. And that leads us here.
The more I read up on the condition, the more I realized how traumatic it would be to tell you the truth. You had no memories of your past life, so I decided to fabricate a story. The jogging accident story. You bumped your head while out jogging.
So let me get this straight. You spent the last 20 years lying to me about our entire life together. And to think I put up with all your inadequacies for so long.
I know it's hard to believe, but things just sort of snowballed from there. We had a son, a house, you had a loving husband with a successful career. We were a family living the American dream. Why spoil it? I've been keeping that secret for what seems like...
Eric,
I'm not going to defend myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that.
Okay.
Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you. And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you. It's just sick. There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have. You have a chance here. No one has to die. We can all walk out of here, and the only one who's going to pay is a low-rent mafia middleman who started this whole situation anyway.
Alright.
What do I have to say for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you.
I think we have to shoot Vincent. I think Vincent is the one that needs to get shot. If the gun even has bullets in it.
Look around you. Who would you be better off never seeing again? The Weasley investigator, the deceitful spouse, or the charming and incredibly handsome out-of-towner? Hey, I don't need you to spare me.
I think Vincent.
To prove to me that you're ready to ditch this mundane housewife lifestyle and live a life of excitement and grandeur.
I think Vincent. He's the one that needs to be shot. Now that you're in control, you get to pick who walks out of here and who doesn't. Who's it gonna be? Not gonna lie. Out of everybody in this room. Oh wait. Low-key think.
I guess this is as good a time as any to tell you.
I knew it wasn't loaded. I knew it wasn't loaded, but I had to take that chance. Out of all the people here, Vincent, he gotta be the one that goes. I knew the gun wasn't harmless, wasn't loaded.
All right, you got me there. You don't get this far.
Why would you give me a gun loaded?
Like that.
Come on, bro. No one's stupid.
It sounds like you still need some convincing, because it doesn't seem to me like you understand the severity of this situation.
Oh, no, I understand just how severe it is.
I don't think you realize what's going to happen to these losers if you don't make the right choice today. The gun wasn't loaded this time, but the next time it will be.
Bro, this man's tripping. Can we all just calm down?
This seems like a good time for me to go to my room.
Caleb, please shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Vinny, you're so tense. Look what all this is doing to you.
What? Where are you going with this?
I cut to the chase, Vincent. I always look the powerful man. And you're the very definition of that.
What did you just say?
And what do you want to do about that?
Follow me.
I like the sound of that. Your son should be able to attend to those two while we're indisposed.
This man done let his other head do the thinking for him.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Do what I say. Keep your mouth shut. We won't have any problems.
All right, that's enough playing around. Give me the gun back. Now.
That's enough out of you. You will speak when I tell you to speak. You got that?
I don't know what you're up to, but stop it and give me my gun back.
You're in no position to tell me what to do. I have the gun. And thanks to you, I know how to use it. It all starting to come back to me now. All those crimes together in our foolish, youthful days.
Hey, take it easy. Don't point that thing at me, Mary.
There, Vincent. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Back so soon?
Where's her clothes?
Yeah, what's the matter? Was Vinny unable to rise to the occasion?
No, wait a minute. See what she's doing. She went upstairs with Vinny so she could steal his gun. She's going to save us from this monster.
You know what? I think you're right. Way to go. Now come over here and untie us.
I think you guys have the wrong idea.
Oh my god. I have something I need to say.
What could you possibly have to say that would be more important than setting us free?
You all just think you could tell me what I'm going to do with my life, don't you? I'm going to tell you what I plan on doing. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
With this.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
If you're serious about this, if you really want to kill two people, one of whom is a federal agent, and get away scot-free, you're going to need my help.
You're the one that needs help, Vincent.
This is your last chance to come to your senses. You don't think
Vincent,
I'm made
you had your chance and you blew it twice. You could have had a happy life with me 2 years ago. You threw it away trying to make it big in the mob. And you took me hostage to my own home in an attempt to rekindle our past. There isn't going to be any third strike for you, Vincent. You're out of luck.
Reason could you possibly have to keep us all here like this?
There are a lot of reasons running through my head right now, but trust me, I tell you that you don't want to hear any of them.
Listen, you have every right to be angry, but no jury is going to acquit you. You'd be a mass murderer. How do you think you'll get away with this? Do I even want to hear this?
Alright, man, I like what I'm going to tell you, but goddamn it, you're going to listen.
I don't understand. What did I ever do to you? I only told you the truth.
I'm sure you believe honesty is the most right thing, but tonight I found out things about no one should ever have to know about themselves. Sometimes a lie is better than the truth, Eric. Right now, I wish I was still Simone Knight. I still wish my husband was my husband and that my life was still my own. But that's not the truth. I have no husband, no life.
You blame me for this?
So, just what was that little outburst about?
It was about 20 years of lies, you son of a bitch.
I already told you. I can't even tell you how sorry I am about that.
I want you to feel the same way I did, Maverick. I want you to feel what it's like to have your life whipped away because of something I did.
You're always dragging things on and on. Why don't you tell me what you need to hear and get on with it already?
This will be over in a minute.
I hate to interrupt your little tirade, but are you close to being finished?
Go upstairs and cover your ears. Wait, she actually did it?
One is often forced to make sacrifices. Some of us choose to leave the comfort and stability that is the hallmark of our existence. Some make the decision to walk away from the status quo.
That's crazy.
Forgo excitement and lavish riches. Some of us choose to stand by those who have supported us in pursuit of the long-sought happiness that has eluded us.
She's a savage.
Although our choices may never be perfect. With time, effort, and the support of our friends, we all can find a way to be happy. Or at least to survive, nonetheless.
What the bro? That is crazy. I don't know what to say about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what to say about that. That just went crazy. That ending was insane. That was insane. Honestly, that ending was insane. This entire series just got crazier and crazier by the minute. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Playlist for the whole series will be in the description. It was a wild ride for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Why do you judge other people when you don't judge yourself? Do you realize you're the problem? You're making this world